the contents of the laundromat, everything that we had listed here on our website and on the flyer, all the machines that you see. This is owned by a leasing company. We're selling it for the leasing company, and we're going to be taking bids for it in bulk. You can either stay here or pull the equipment out. We will not be piecing out the equipment today. So if you're here for one machine, we're not going to be piecing it out. Your choices are either to buy it in bulk, either to pull it out, or to stay here. All right, so I just want to be very clear on that. That's the only way we're going to be selling the contents here today. All right? There is a minimum bid on it. I know a lot of you guys have asked what it is. It's a very low minimum. I don't think that we're going to have an issue with it. But if we don't reach the minimum, we're going to sell it subject to confirmation and get the leasing company on the phone to confirm the winning bid. All right? But I believe that it's low enough that it shouldn't have a bearing on today's bids. So we'll see where we go with that. They have over $320,000, I believe, in the leasing company here that they lent out on this to do this build out here. Obviously, you can see it's a newer store. Late in 2007 is when it was built. You can see everything here. Ask any questions that you may have before we put it up on the auction block, whatever it is. But we will be taking the bids today. Everything's going to have a 15% buyer's premium as of all of our auctions added to your winning bid. All right, that's how the auction company gets paid for this on for you here today. And I believe because it's a bulk sale, we'll check with our attorney, that there's no sales tax because it's a bulk sale. We're not selling machines, you're basically buying a business. So if we can get it through a bulk sale, we'll confirm that. If not, there will be 6% sales tax. But I believe that there's not going to be that. We'll clarify that. Good. All right. The landlord's representative is here. The rent that this gentleman was paying was $3,000 a month. We had asked the landlord to please see if they could reduce the rent and cooperate with the new tenant to keep somebody here rather than pulling the unit out. So at this time, if the landlord's representative will just briefly give you an idea of what they're looking for.
Well, like I just told you, we spoke to the landlord and they're willing to bring the rent down to $1,500 as base rent for the first year.
For the first year, he's saying that they'll go down to $1,500. So that's pretty good. They cut it in half, and they'll guarantee that it doesn't go over the $3,000 obviously after that, but they'll negotiate a fair rent with you guys. Okay. So, anybody have any questions on that? I think that's pretty fair rent for first year. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair.
For 1 year, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
What about the following year?
He's saying that they were paying $3,000 rent here. They're willing to obviously give somebody a chance to start making a business.
There should be a cap. You know?
So the cap is, it won't be more than, he has the authority to say it won't be more than $3,000. But obviously, if you want to do a long-term lease with them and negotiate a lease, you know, they're going to guarantee that it won't be more than $3,000. You know, in good faith, they're going to say that. So for the first year, they're going to be willing to go down to 15. If they do 3 or 4 or 5% increases, whatever's fair, or you know, you work out with them. But that's what they're willing to do today. So I think that gives a lot of incentive to keep the equipment here, which the landlord obviously would like to see. So it does no good for anybody to buy it and pull it out. Okay? Last call for everybody to register. Anybody wants to register, do so now. Is there any other questions that you may have? We're selling everything as is, where is, with all upgrades or faults, so please make sure you know what you're bidding on.
Payment.
If you're going to buy the equipment today, we registered everybody with a $100 deposit. The winning bidder, okay, will give us a $10,000 deposit, cashier's check at the time of the winning bid. If you don't have it, we've already made arrangements with you where you go and get it, come back. So I'll probably take a backup bidder also, all right? And we'll let you wire transfer or settle up funds, wire transfer tomorrow from your bank to our bank. That's not a problem. And there was a couple of other people that needed just a couple of additional days to do that wire transfer. They're traveling back up home, whatever it is. You're okay on that also. As long as we have that $10,000 deposit and you're going to close on it, we're fine with that. All right. Any other questions before we get started, guys? No questions? All right, let's start it up. Who wants to start it up? $300,000 and go. What's your bid, guys? $200,000? $100,000. Where do you want to start, guys? Doesn't matter where we start. 50. $50,000, 50, 75, 50 bid 75. Where do you want to go, guys? Anybody in here for the auction today? Start it anywhere you want. 25,000, 25, thank you. 25 bid, 50 now. 25 bid now, 50 where? 25 bid, 50 now. 25 bid once, 25 bid twice. Last and final call? 50, 60 you say? 50, $50,000 bid? $50,000 bid? What'd you say, sir?
I said 26.
No, I'm not going to hundreds. 50,000 is next. $25,000 bid, 50 if you're in. 25,000 once, 25,000 twice, 50,000, 30, 40,000. We're going tens. $30,000 bid, $40,000 bid now. 30 bid now, 40. 30 bid now, 40. 40 bid where? I got a lot of work watchers here today. I got $30,000 bid now, 40 if you're in, sir. $30,000 bid now, 40 where? I got $30,000 bid now, 40 if you're in. 35, 40, 40 bid, 40 bid. 45, 40 bid now 5, 40 bid now 5 if you're in, 40,000 on the bid now 45. I got 40,000 on the bid now 45 if you're in. Anybody in at 45? I got 40,000 on the bid now 45,000. I got 40,000 on the bid now 45. Last and final call 45. We're not at the minimum. We'll have to get it confirmed. Last and final call 45, 50, 45, 50 if you're in. 45 bid now 50 where? 45 bid now 50 if you're in. I got 45,000 on the bid, 50,000 on the bid. 45 now 50, 45 bid now 50, 45 bid now 50 if you're in. I got 45 once, twice, last and final call for $50,000, yes or yes? 50,000, we could lose $5,000 more. 45 bid 50, 50, 5, 50 bid now 5, 50 bid now 5 if you're in. I got 50 now 5, 50 bid now 5, 50 bid now 5 if you're in. 55 if you're in. I got 50,000 on the bid now, 55,000. 50,000 bid now, 55. Last and final call for 55,000. Fair warning. I'll see if we can negotiate a sale with you. Thank you all for coming. We'll get your deposits back. Just give me a few minutes, Frank. We'll follow up.